One of the words that I would use when I talk about the design here is environment. One of the things that we started out as a real tenet of the design process was focusing on the environment for the employees, but also from a bigger perspective of the entire environment and how does what we build impact the global environment. As we developed the design, one of the things that we wanted to make sure that we did was to incorporate color, but we wanted to incorporate color as a wayfinding tool as well as a way to make the space a little bit more lively. So we adopted the 7 chakras as a theme that enabled us then to use color that were related to each one of those 7 chakras. So each floor has a theme color that relates to one of the chakras. One of the nice things about these new offices are that it gives people choices. So as we look around the offices, we have a lot of choices for people to select to do their work. And as we know, we've got a multi-generational workforce, and we're also trying to look towards the future for a workforce that we haven't yet encountered, and we don't know what their expectations will be. You have a very high-performing workspace. You also have very good quality meeting rooms for formal meetings. We have many other meeting rooms for informal meetings, as well as places like this where you can collaborate. We've got booths for collaboration. We have a cafeteria where people can collaborate, again, giving people many choices. We've got a rooftop terrace that's just an absolutely tremendous amenity where people can go and enjoy the outdoors in a safe, controlled environment where it's just a wonderful place to be. And we've got a cafeteria that's going to serve tremendous meals. We've got libraries where people can go and nourish their mind as well. So there's just a lot of tremendous amenities. I'm glad you asked that question because one of the things that we did very early on in the design was we asked all of our operating divisions to use their crystal ball and try to look 10 years into the future. And of course that's a very challenging thing to do. And to really to be able to understand where any commercial organization is going to be 10 years in the future is very difficult, especially in our business. We have done is we've designed the space to try to meet the projected growth plan for the next 10 years. In order to do that, obviously we've created spaces that are already built so that as we grow, we can grow into those spaces rather than leaving a portion of the building undeveloped. So we wanted to make sure that the impact on the employees when we grow is minimized. That we were working very, very hard with our corporate branding team to make sure that the space reflected our branding message, but yet that team was still in a developing mode. So one of the questions that came up is, well, how much do we want to do the same and how much do we want to do differently? How much is it just Abbott anywhere versus how much is it Abbott India? And so that's one of the things that we were trying very, very hard to do, to be very global but yet local at the same time. So to plan globally, to have the global message, but then also to have the heart and soul of India.